Okay, so today we're going to be showing you how to repaste or put new thermal paste on either a laptop, so this is representing laptop motherboards, or a desktop with an LGA socket. I can't really do a PGA socket at the moment, we'll be doing that later. But anyway, let's get into it. So what we'll need is some isopropyl alcohol for cleaning off old thermal paste, a hex key set for taking off the heatsink or fan, some cotton buds so that we can clean off a CPU die, a container to pour some isopropyl alcohol into, some screwdrivers, and of course, thermal paste. So let's start with this HP thin client here, which is going to be representing a laptop. So if I get my screwdriver, we can start cracking this thing open. Not coming off. Go on. There. Now let's take out the CMOS battery so that it's not supplying any power when we're messing around with the CPU. And for this one, I'm going to need to take out the motherboard, so I'm going to remove my SSD and the RAM. Okay, so now we can start removing the motherboard. So I've got to find the perfect fitting hex key, well, Torx key. It's a bit too big. That's what she said. It's just right. Okay, so let's start undoing this. Okay, so now that we've got all of the screws out, we can remove our speaker connector and take out the motherboard. Just like that. And the CPU is on the other side. So there we go. So you might see some numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow those numbers and undo those screws to take off the heatsink. And there we go. That's the CPU. I'm just gonna go get some towels. I forgot to say we'll also need some paper towels for cleaning the heatsink. So first, let's clean off the CPU. Let's pour some isopropyl alcohol into this cup. Now get a cotton bud and wipe it all off. So let's dip in the isopropyl alcohol and you can see that we have in fact removed the thermal paste from the CPU die. I think we can use this same method actually to remove the thermal paste from the heatsink. You need to be really careful when doing the CPU die, because if you crack the CPU die, the CPU will die. Okay, and there we go. All of the thermal paste has been removed. So now for the laptop CPU, we're going to open our thermal paste. So if I can open it. Is the thermal paste solidified or something? Finally, there we go. Now we can just put a tiny little dot of thermal paste onto that processor. Maybe that was slightly too much, but oh well. Okay, so now we can put it on our heatsink, making sure that we line up the mounting holes properly. And there we go, our heatsink's on, so now we can just reassemble this computer. Okay, there we go. Now we can just plug in our speaker connector, then close her up. Oh, I nearly forgot. We've got to put in the RAM and the SSD. We'll be able to test if this is working later on in the video. So now let's move on to this HP Compact Elite, which uses a desktop LGA socket. Okay, so first we're going to remove our cover, and then we'll want to, in fact, I'm going to remove this too just to make it a little bit easier. Now we're going to remove, well, pull this up and undo these cables over here. Now we can just remove our heatsink. Look at that. As you can see, I have done this in the past because it's nice and fresh. It's a perfect amount of thermal paste, to be honest. Well, anyway, it's all coming off. So I'll get some isopropyl alcohol on that shortly. Now I can remove the CPU from its socket. Being extra careful because I don't want to break any of those pins. If our CPU socket doesn't have any thermal paste on it, we can now just pop the CPU back in and make sure the arrow is in the correct place. The arrow lines up with the arrow on the motherboard. We can just pop this down and latch it in. There we go. Now we need a lot more thermal paste for this one. So we're going to do a big X. Not the prettiest X in the world, but it'll do. And now we can pop our heatsink on. What way around was it? Must have been this way. Right. Now we can pop our heatsink back on. And there we go. Now we can lower this. Now we can pop our on our front panel. And there we go. Now it's time to see whether both of these are working. Okay, so let's power both of these up and see if they're working. So first we're going to do the thin client. Well, it looks like it's working. Okay, well both cameras have run out of storage, so let's try powering this up. And there we go, it's booted. So it looks like both computers are working, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Remember to like, share this video with your friends, follow us on Twitch, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.